All right, April 11th, so Marathon Digital 1750. That's where it's trading. We still have one more week until halving. And whether you're in the camp that it is priced in or whether you're in the camp that it's about to make a move, well, let's take a look at both scenarios. Right here, right now, stock is basically for the past 3 days or so. Monday, we did gap up very large and sold off pretty big, but range is getting smaller, smaller and smaller, tighter and tighter, volume lower and lower. So is it about to break out? Is it forming some sort of contraction where it's basically will make a move either way? So, well, if you are bullish, I would definitely be watching this name to break out of 1850, and possible upside move for Marathon would be its 50-day moving average at around $22, which is very, very decent resistance, I would say, going into halving. But if you're trying to short, well, your risk is going to be all the way to up here, or you can definitely gap up and squeeze very hard. So the reward is not a lot. So 50-day, 1750, that's where it's trading, and 200-day moving average is at $16. So $1.50, that's a solid support right there. So if you are bearish, you want to wait for the stock to slip below these 1550-ish levels where it traded, where it bottomed last time, when it made a move to the upside. So risk reward better right here to be neutral to bullish. Personally, my opinion, not an advice to buy or sell the stock. Ultra short term, yes, there are a lot of bag holders in this name, and anytime it was trying to pop, of course, people were selling. And if you take a look at the weekly chart right here, right now, well, let's take a look at just this price action, right? So still lower highs, lower lows. Okay, it's still on a weekly, it's still in a downtrend. Okay, even on a daily, it's in a downtrend, but it is getting tighter and tighter. Earnings coming up as well, not too far away until May 6th, which is officially earnings are kicking in, and I wouldn't be expecting this name to slip below this support of 16 or 1550 until they report earnings, unless BTC makes significant move. Let's take a look at BTC. So right here, right now, it's still hovering around this near top, basically 74K is all-time highs. So if it does make a move, yeah, you can definitely test its 200-day moving, 50-day moving average, $22 level. But also, it can definitely slip below that $16 support if it starts flushing and basically BTC tests 60K, which is 50-day moving average right here, right now. So also other miners such as Riot, it's still same thing, downtrend, sitting at it. It's pretty big support level. Clean Spark, another miner, sitting at its near support, and it's trying to actually bounce off of this 1475 support. But in terms of options going into the April 19th, which is halving day, there's a lot of open interest outside of the money calls for Marathon Digital. 196,000 call outside of the money calls versus only 60,000 outside of the money puts. There's significantly more calls if you look at all the expiration dates. Again, big expiration dates, some near term and also long term. But 712,000 total outside of the money calls versus only 254,000 outside of the money puts. So, of course, there are a lot of outside of the money calls were sold when stock was sitting at its highs. But right here, right now, ultra short term, I am neutral to bullish Marathon, and I'm watching for BTC to make some sort of a move going into the halving. So that's the basically update. I'm watching Marathon basically try to curl and try to make some sort of a move, maybe push towards 20s. But again, this is my opinion, not a financial advice. Thanks for watching. See you in the next update.